to the Myth Vault podcast, where we talk about cryptids, urban legends, folklore, creepypasta, and other fun stuff that may or may not exist. I'm your host, Cassie Carnage, along with my co-host, Weird Musician, and our very special guest, Tom Frost. We're going to talk about myths and legends from around the world, and today we're going to talk about New Year's Eve superstitions.
Woohoo!
Woo! New Year's Eve! So, Weird Musician, tell us a little bit about New Year's Eve superstitions. What the hell is that?
That was supposed to be fireworks.
Oh! I was like, what's going on? Oh my god! You guys!
Cassie should put in the post edit should put like some
Fireworks noise, like doing the captions. Fireworks noise. Do not be alarmed.
Okay, so before I talk about the superstitions,
Yeah.
so what exactly is a superstition? It's a belief in a supernatural casualty, I guess. That one event causes another without any natural process linking the two events, such as astrology, assign certain aspects linked to religion, omens, witchcraft, and prophecy. So, some of the superstitions that people have relating to New Year's are no sweeping. Really? Says we'll start with one that many apparently they don't sweep. I know they say they don't sweep or dust on New Year's Day because you could sweep your good luck away.
Oh, okay.
No laundry. Okay, really. Let that laundry basket fill up for a bit longer. Okay. Seriously? Oh, so there's a myth that washing your clothes on these days can lead to washing a loved one away? What?
Oh no! We can't do that.
This one is typical. This one happens here too. That you have to wear new clothes on New Year's Eve. Not only because you want to look your best, but to ensure that next year will bring no shortage. New clothes!
New clothes!
Yay! New clothes!
Who doesn't like new clothes?
Really? Say no to chicken. No one eats chicken on New Year's Day for some reason.
Okay.
Says that dinners are fated to scratching the dirt all year for their dinner. On all diners, they'll be bringing poverty upon themselves if they eat chicken. That's weird.
Oh yeah, there's apparently there's some with like the Germans too, where they like to eat pork on New Year's Day because it's a symbol of prosperity, and because a pig is always rooting forward, like his nose in the ground to find food and stuff, worms and truffles or whatever. And they also eat fish because it's for good fortune, because fish always swim forward apparently, which is not true. Fish can swim backwards, but it's the symbol. Like they want to do the causality with the symbolism. Like we're gonna consume these animals to do these things to move our lives forward and be prosperous. That kind of a thing.
Sort of like to go off, sort of like change subject temporarily. I remember like people saying, how like sharks always have to move and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And I remember like watching this like one news reporter, and he's like talking about how like sharks always have to move, or if they don't move they can't breathe and stuff like that. And in the background you can see like the shark just like floating right there. It's not moving or anything like that. You can see his gills going and stuff like that. And I'm just like looking, okay dude, all you have to do is like
just turn around. Just turn around.
And you can see that what you just said is totally wrong.
Yeah, their gills always have to be moving. The water always has to be moving over the gills, obviously. But sharks are not out constantly moving forward to get the water over their gills.
Okay, this one is weird. I didn't know about this one. Don't cry. It's not a good idea to cry or feel sad. It's said that this sets the tone for the rest of the year. Really? So probably, wow.
Don't cry on the New Year's, or you're going to cry all year, apparently.
Okay, well, I got a couple. According to many, eating black-eyed peas with a side of greens will bring you good luck and financial prosperity in the new year.
Okay. Does it say why?
Nope. Just basically says that loud noises are par for the course when it comes to New Year's Eve, but there's actually a reason for it. There's a superstition that states that loud noises actually scare away evil spirits from entering your life.
Yeah. That's an old one with, fireworks, loud noises, banging on pots. That sort of thing scares away all the evil spirits from your house.
Yeah, that's sort of like the same thing with Carnival.
Or even Chinese New Year does it too. You know, with the dragons, they do the dragon dance in the street. They chase away all the demons and evil spirits.
You better toss away your trash. You better toss that trash out before the clock strikes 12. Removing anything from your home on New Year's Day will allow you to lose important things throughout the year. Nothing is supposed to go in or out of the house for 24 hours. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see another one. While nothing is supposed to be thrown out, you can let out the bad energy you've garnered throughout the year by opening up your front door when the clock strikes midnight.
Okay.
Never heard that one before. I have heard some of these other ones before, but I've never heard of that one. I've heard something similar, but those were always done like if like someone were to pass away in the house, something to that effect. I've never heard of that, something done around New Year's.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that I found some things on the stlouismag.com. They're talking about the Black Eyed Peas and stuff.
Yeah.
This one, it's actually rooted in the South, which is probably why I've never heard of it, because I live in Michigan, so... But there's one theory that says the Black Eyed Peas were the only foodstuff left after the Yankees decimated the farmers' fields. Others believe that the slaves ate the ample legume on January 1st to celebrate the day the emancipation went into effect. Today, anyone with any Southern blood in them at all eats Black Eyed Peas on the first day of the new year, usually with some type of collards, greens, like collards, kale, spinach, cabbage, those kind of greens. Because green is the color signifies money, and a little more of that never hurts. Similarly, eating anything yellow is good luck as well, because yellow is the color of gold, and lentils, especially green lentils, are lucky because of their roundness. It symbolizes coins. And the pigs, as we said before, are symbols of good luck because they're rooting forward to forage for their food. So Southern meal of Black Eyed Peas, pork, greens, and gold cornbread was believed to be exponentially increase one's luck. Hoppin' John, which is Black Eyed Peas and pork, is consumed all over the South on January 1st and usually served over rice, which is yet another food that symbolizes abundance because it swells as it is cooked. A shiny coin is often thrown into the Hoppin' John cooking pot, and the person who gets it in their bowl is due an extra portion of good luck, which they may need to pay for the tooth they fractured chomping down on the coin. Haha. So, and it also says that counting the number of peas predicts the amount of luck one will have in the coming year. So there's 1 pea per 1 day of good luck. So yeah, that's another. It's just like the whole Spanish tradition of eating 12 grapes, right? It was one to represent the month. And you make a wish for each month. And if you get a sour grape, the month might not be so well or something. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What if you swallow the coin?
Then you gotta wait for it to work its way out. Yep.
But here's one about kissing. Why people usually kiss each other on New Year's. Kissing someone special is nothing new when it comes to New Year's celebration. But like everything else, there's actually a reason attached to it. Some say that laying a wet one on your significant other at midnight will ensure their affections for the rest of the year.
Okay. So it's another one of those, whatever mood you have at the start of the new year is what's going to carry through for the rest of the year, kind of a thing.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Make sure cupboards are fully stocked. No one ever wants to go hungry, but the tradition is that to make sure your cupboards are fully packed with food on New Year's, or else you might find yourself with some hunger pains for the next 365 days.
Wow.
Seems kind of a dumb one.
Yeah, I like this one. At midnight, open all the doors in the house to let the old year escape. Otherwise, it'll stick around and never leave.
Well, that's why I did a little while ago.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I heard of, if someone were to die in the house, that you would open up the door or the window to allow their soul to escape. Another one is don't break anything. Yep. If you break something or manage to break something, especially a mirror, you're looking at twice the amount of the bad luck you normally would receive if anything was broken on any other day of the year. So that broken mirror, instead of 7 years worth of bad luck, is now worth 14 years of bad luck. And the last one is keep your money closed. On New Year's, you're not supposed to loan money out. You're supposed to make sure that your wallet is packed to the rim to ensure prosperity throughout the coming year. Okay.
What kind of difficult one?
These are superstitions. They don't have to make sense.
Okay, this one. Avoid crying cat. If you hear a cat meowing, run in the opposite direction to avoid that bad omen. And even if you're not superstitious, run away. It's a natural response. Okay, apparently the person who wrote this article hates cats.
Cats are good. Let's see. German farmers say your livestock will be safe from witches if your stables are cleaned between Christmas and the New Year. I don't know why, but they'll be safe from witches. And if the wind blows from the west, the year will witness plentiful supplies of milk and fish, but will also see the death of a very important person. So you'll have a lot of food, but someone's gonna die. Okay, great. Wind blowing from the east brings famine and calamities. If it's from the north, it's a year of bad weather. If it blows from the south, it'll be fine weather and a prosperous times the year ahead. And if there's no wind at all, a joyous and prosperous year may be expected by everyone.
This one is weird. It's called what? A first footer. So the first person to visit your home on New Year's Day has significance. It is considered good luck for a man to be the first person to cross your threshold. It's even better if he's tall and good looking with dark hair. So, oh my God, a model!
Ooh, the underwear model needs to come to my house.
I would actually, well, me personally, good luck would be, for me, would be having a new girl walk through my door.
Well, you could have
New Year's.
a girl underwear model walk through your door. Good looking, dark hair. There you go. Good luck.
Apparently, whatever you do at New Year's, you will do all year. Like, are you recovering from a big party the night before? So, your year will include being surrounded by friends and good time. Motivated to work out on New Year's Day? Well, look who might just drop 10 pounds for New Year. Are you cleaning and organizing around the house? You are getting a full year of getting things done, etc., etc., etc.
Oh boy. Oh, that's so funny.
There's another one before anyway we continue. They hanging lemons on the doorway of the house to bring good energy.
Lemons?
Lemons, yeah.
Huh. Okay. Fireworks. We already talked about fireworks a little bit though, I think.
Well, I got one about fireworks. Fireworks, cheering, singing, noisemaker on New Year's Eve are believed to scare away evil spirits. We do not need to. The rest of it is just BS.
Okay, you can get this one. So I'm sharing it. Boom.
In some cities of Colombia, the family symbolically celebrates the departure of the old arrival of the new year by having fun with a doll. Sometimes in dolls are packed fireworks and the old things of the family they do not need, and I guess they set them on fire.
Yep.
Or blow them up.
Yeah, I read another one from Colombia where people will walk around town all day with an empty suitcase, so to bring prosperity and like travel and stuff for that year or something.
Yeah, to set themselves up for a year full of adventure.
Yes.
Another New Year's thing is paying off all your debt before New Year's. But you're supposed to do this before January 1st. It's a way of starting fresh. Plus, you shouldn't pay out anything, or make loans, which we talked about earlier on New Year's. This signals money leaving you. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did it great. Oh, here's one. If you want to remove bad energy from the home, so it's all gone before the new year, then you must travel through each room of the house with a bucket of water, and then throw the bucket of water out the window. So the water collects all the bad energy in the house, and then you toss it out. Just goodbye. That's weird. I've never heard that one. If you want to bring prosperity into your life for the new year, go around stashing cash throughout different parts of your home before midnight. Hide your money from the banks. Champagne gold. Another ritual to bring prosperity is toasting of gold and champagne. At the strike of 12, I see many Latinos toast a glass of champagne with a gold object placed inside. Can be a ring, a chain, or any small object made of gold, and I guess to give you lots of money in the coming year.
Yeah, problem with that, again, a person could accidentally swallow whatever is inside the...
It's a choking hazard.
Yeah.
Don't put coins, little baby dolls, like the king cakes and stuff, or rings or whatever, in anything you're going to eat, because it is a food contaminant and it's a choking hazard. You're welcome.
Well, I've heard of people, putting like engagement ring into like champagne or cake or something like on a dessert or something like that, and one person not realizing it and guzzle it down.
Yeah. Oops. Here's one. In Ecuador, you burn images of something you don't want from last year. Means you won't have it in the new year. You gotta burn it though with fire.
Okay. Well, I must have habit of burning money.
Stop burning money.
Well, actually, it's a Chinese and somewhat of a Japanese tradition when a person dies to burn money, so that way
Well, yeah, that's hell
the
money,
person
though.
has
That's different.
money in the afterlife.
Yeah, one of the words for that is hell money. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to hell, but just that you're burning money so that it returns into ghost money, so that the spirits or ghosts of your deceased loved ones can have money in the afterlife to buy things. Because especially in the Chinese afterlife, everything is still the same, and you're stuck in a continuous bureaucracy, and it's terrible. Except now you're dealing with demons and stuff, and spirits instead of just regular people.
Go ahead.
This one's weird. So in Switzerland, locals winning the New Year, they throw a scoop of ice cream in the floor. The wasted dessert is supposed to bring abundance in the new year.
Okay. In order to chase out the bad luck of the new year, the Irish bang white bread against the walls of their house. White bread. I have no idea why. It doesn't say. In Ecuador, a family will burn a scarecrow at midnight. The scarecrow represents the negativity of the previous year, and burning it ensures positive energy and good luck as the new year begins. I mean, you can burn a scarecrow. That kind of seems like a bad idea.
Another one is to lay low and do nothing. New Year's, you shouldn't do, like you talked about earlier, is laundry or dishes, because this can cause a death in the family. In the coming New Year, do not take anything out of the house, including trash. Do not wash your hair as well.
Oh, God. No.
Basically, don't clean anything on New Year's Day. Just be a slob all day, because otherwise you're just going to get rid of all that good luck that miraculously came to you overnight at midnight.
So, no matter how about you end up smelling pretty much.
Yeah. Let's see, the Filipino superstition is to scatter coins all over the house and around the house to have money in the coming year. And on New Year's Day, you do not spend your money. We keep coming across these ones where the color of your underwear will tell you what your fate will be in the next year. Like in Bolivia, they said a pair of red underwear bring you love, while a pair of gold or yellow will ensure wealth. And a couple other countries say if you wear gold or yellow underwear, you will make money that year.
I always thought it was because I had a leaky bladder. Whoa, apparently that's not true because my underwear is about as yellow as it can get.
No.
Wow, okay. So this one is really, really, really weird. So residents of the Chumbivilcas province in Peru, they park in Tacanacui, an annual fist fight with their neighbors. People physically battle out their differences from the previous year during a day-long festival on December. Oh, it already passed. It was on December 25, allowing everyone to start the new year all fresh.
So you beat the crap out of each other.
Neighbors.
All right.
Oh.
So you get over your grievances, but you just beat the crap out of each other, and then you go have a beer. Okay.
Yeah, but nowadays that's not a good idea because most times, it doesn't end with the end of a fist fight. It usually ends up with with one of the people getting shot.
Well, yeah, if you're in Texas. That's in a different country, Tom.
Hey, leave Texas alone.
Leave Texas alone.
Cowboys are winning. Cowboys are in the Super Bowl.
And I care because
the Lions weren't.
I don't care about football.
Well, you should.
I don't care about football. It promotes brain damage in the players. You kidding me? It's poor.
Well, hey, that's the whole point.
No, it's not.
Two grown men beat the crap out of each other
until they're stupid.
Making millions of dollars. And
they beat each other until they're stupid. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, so in Greece, if you smash a pomegranate outside your door at midnight, it brings you good fortune. The red color and the seeds of the pomegranate represent fertility, love, happiness, and a big mess on your doorstep.
Yeah, and also can bring ants and other
ants.
bugs.
That's how you get ants, guys. Don't do that. That's how you get ants. And bees. And bees will come too. My God, the bees. They'll get in your eyes.
My eyes!
My eyes are in my eyes!
Oh Lord, the bees!
Okay, so I shared two. One is from Denmark and the other from the Philippines. Whoever wants to.
You can read them.
Well, I got a couple, but go ahead.
So
W.
the first one is the more broken glassware you have on your doorstep. New Year's Day in Denmark, the more popular you are. Yeah, right. To celebrate the year, let's break plates and glasses on the doorsteps of friends and family they like. And the other one is tables in the Philippines are filled with round fruit on New Year's Eve. The round shape represent coins. The more you have on your table, the more prosperous your new year will be.
Oh.
So, have a lot of oranges and stuff like that, I guess.
Ooh.
Just go buy a whole bunch of grapes.
We just fill it with grapes. Look at all these grapes. That's a lot of coins. Brilliant. And put some pomegranates on top of that and you're all set. Yeah.
Let's see. Another thing for bad luck on New Year. It is considered very bad luck if you see your shadow in the moonlight on New Year's Eve. Some even take this as a sign of death. On New Year's Day, it is unlucky to leave your house. I'll skip over that one. Good luck for the New Year's is to ensure good luck as you enter the house for the first time in New Year's. You should take something to the house with you that didn't take out.
Oh.
So that means that you could go to like McDonald's and buy a Big Mac and take it to the house.
Yeah! Big Mac! We are not endorsing McDonald's, by the way. However, if McDonald's would like to pay us for promoting their Big Mac, we'd be more than happy to take their money.
Here's another stupid one that's good luck. Placing a piece of money on the doorstep on New Year's Eve will bring money bring money in when the clock strikes 12. It will ensure a bounty for you. Yeah. Leave money on the doorstep. They'll be gone.
Yeah. No one will take that.
Close the door.
Great idea. Let's do that right now.
Nope.
In Brazil.
Finding money on New Year's Day is lucky if you spend the money on something other than yourself.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez. So you mean I can't be selfish?
Nope.
Wow.
In Brazil, if you jump 7 waves for good luck, which is 1 for each day of the week, on New Year's Day, you'll have good luck for the rest of the year. So go out in the freezing cold water and knock yourself out.
Right.
Let's see what else we got here. We got Romania. They peel onions on the 31st, salt them, and read their skins to determine what the weather will be like in the coming year. They also have a bear dance.
Yeah, a bear dance.
That takes place in some villages. Locals dress up in their best bear costume and dance around, a move that is thought to ward off evil spirits. Okay, I guess the bear is like one of those totem animal things that they consider to be good luck. In Johannesburg...
Unless if it's eating you.
Don't let the bear get too close. We'll eat you. Don't touch the bears, guys. Don't poke the bears, please. I don't recommend it. It's dangerous. Let's see. Johannesburg, South Africa. People celebrate the new year by throwing old and unwanted household items like TVs, chairs, and appliances out their windows. Out of their windows. Hey, it's midnight. Throw it out. I just bought that TV. It's old. Wow. A lot of defenestration going on here, guys. Things getting thrown out windows left and right.
Yeah. Here's some. It's custom to light a candle on sundown on the 31st and keep it burning until the end of the 1st. So basically you want to light a candle and keep it burning for 24 hours. One superstition in Scotland says that luck for the coming year would be determined by the character of the first visitor on New Year's Day. So I need Bill Gates to like walk through my Another one involves placing the spine of a Bible on a table and letting it fall open to a random page. The person would then place a finger on the page without looking, and the verse the finger landed on would tell their fortune for the coming year.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Did it work?
Usually it was like something stupid, like that would have nothing to do with it. Like I think the last time I did it, it was like something about like wandering and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's see. In Belgium, you don't just wish your friends and neighbors a happy new year, you extend the greeting to your livestock as well. Talking to your animals is thought to bring them good health for the next year. I talk to my animals anyway, so okay.
I got pills for that.
Yeah, no. They don't answer me back, Tom. I just talk to them.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. In Belarus, locals let a rooster determine which ladies will be married next. All women all sit in a circle, each with a pile of corn in front of them. The lucky lady whose corn is eaten first by a rooster, placed in the center of the group, will also be the first to marry. Aw, thank you, rooster. It's a marriage rooster. Yep.
Okay, so this one is from Ireland. The Irish celebrate the New Year by banging loaves of bread on the wall.
Yeah, I said that one already.
Okay, this one then. If one success and money in the new year, Many Latinos believe that placing raw lentils on your pockets before the clock strikes 12 will attract money and prosperity.
Okay, put
Yeah.
some lentils in your pocket.
Lentil.
All right, and that's the whole idea of like sympathetic magic, where like attracts like. So you have things that symbolize money, that people think symbolize money. You know, like the lentils with the round shape and the colors and stuff. And they think if they put it in their pockets, it'll attract actual money to their pockets. That kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so in Estonia, the more you eat on New Year's Day, the more abundant your food will be the next year. So it's not uncommon for locals to consume 12 meals throughout the day. Oh my gosh. No, thank you. In Brazil, people wear white to ring in the new year. It is thought that the color scares away dark, evil spirits and sets you up for success in the new year. Well, we're going all, like, we're zipping around the world this time. We're going back and forth. Finland, people predict their future by throwing molten tin into water. Whatever shape the tin takes is said to forecast what's in store for the coming year. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's different.
This one is from Argentina. So it's a tradition to start the year off on the right foot, literally. At midnight, everyone takes their first step of the year using their right foot.
Yeah, because right is considered good luck and left is considered bad luck. That's like old superstition stuff.
For the left is then.
Let's see, here's another variation on the first footer one. The first person to enter your home after the stroke of midnight will determine what kind of year you have, blah blah blah, and the superstition says that person should be the male variety. Blondes and redheads apparently bring bad luck. Oh, I'm a bad luck then. And a woman who walks across your threshold first will bring disaster down on your house. Men with flat feet, unibrows, and cross-eyed are also bad news. This special first person, called the lucky bird or first footer, shouldn't use a key even if he's a member of the household. He should ceremoniously knock and be let in. Okay.
You already mentioned the one about making a wish list?
No, we didn't mention that one yet.
Okay, so there's one about writing a wish list for the new year. It's all the goals you're hoping to reach next year. But the wrong thing about that, sometimes people like, I want to do this, and then December of next year there, I didn't do anything that I said I was going to do. What?
Well, that sort of like fits in with the New Year's resolution.
I think they're like kind of the same thing. The wish list and New Year resolution are the same thing, because you decide, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make these changes in my life this year. And then usually people don't follow through on them because they're either not attainable or just don't really want to work that hard to get them. Yeah. And usually it's like, I'm going to lose weight, or I'm going to eat better, or I'm going to get a better job, stuff like that.
Which only usually lasts for most people a couple hours after they make the wish, make the resolution.
Right, or a couple weeks at most.
Okay, so this one I think we haven't talked about yet. Wear your underwear inside out until after midnight.
Okay. Does that confuse the spirit?
No, apparently wearing your underwear backwards on New Year's Eve and fixing it during the first few minutes of the new year will guarantee plenty of new clothes.
Okay.
There you go, Cassie.
Okay, I do need a new wardrobe. I guess I'll try that one out.
Yep. You gotta flip your granny panties around and...
How dare you, sir! My panties are not for grannies.
One that sort of like has a triple benefit that I don't think one that I've never heard really outside of my family per se. Well, one benefit is, the first benefit is that if you take like salt and you sprinkle it at your door and around the windows, it supposedly helps keep bugs out of your house. One is because salt was actually considered money at one point in time. If you sprinkle salt outside your door, it would bring or attract wealth and prosperity to you and your household.
Yes.
The other thing too is that salt also is supposed to keep evil spirits away as well.
Because salt is considered a pure element, and it's considered to be holy because of that, and that's why it drives out evil. It's very common in Asian mythology and stuff to find, mentions of salt when driving out bad spirits.
Yeah, we always did that. Salt was usually like always salt and different spices. Usually it was salt, pepper, maybe like basil or something like that, I know that my mom would like, and grandma would actually grind up and then would sprinkle outside the door.
Okay.
So yeah.
There's a lot of like food kind of related superstitions with the new year.
Yeah, I've been noticing that too.
There's some from the Pennsylvania Dutch, which are not Dutch people, they're German. It's a derivative of Deutsch. People get that confused confused, so I always correct it. But they say that you should eat pork and sauerkraut. Cabbage is considered good luck. That's what sauerkraut's made from cabbage. And cabbage is considered good luck because the leaves are considered a sign of prosperity because they represent like paper currency, the color and stuff. And they also believe that eating donuts on New Year's Day will bring good fortune because it's a ring, so it symbolizes coming full circle, completing the year cycle, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's probably why my grandma and my mom would always make corned beef and cabbage on New Year's. And well, she would actually make it New Year's Eve, and then we'd pretty much eat that till the 2nd. Let's see, another one is that you're not supposed to work on New Year's. Yeah. See, if you do anything work-related, it might not be so good. This is the one and only time when you should have the day off. So
all you people work in retail, good luck with that.
Yeah, I keep like running over like all the ones that we've sort of like
we're kind of like covering a lot of the same stuff.
So that's the only one I found. That one I just shared.
Yeah. That or seems like all food related.
Yeah,
because it seems like beans or like salt and cabbage and
pork, lentils.
Yeah. Let's see. In Tennessee, it is said that if you wash your clothes on New Year's Day, you wash someone out of your family, which I think that you kind of like covered that earlier, but I've never heard it like specifically for Tennessee.
That's what it said.
From Hawaii, don't sweep your house out on New Year's Day. Curtains were not to be cleaned or changed between Christmas and New Year's Day. Wow, never heard that one.
No. Some people in St. Louis write down their regrets and toss them into a fire to get rid of them. And that's like a ritualistic kind of a thing, too.
One that I've heard, but I don't know if it's like common or whatever, is that you're supposed to like wash your feet and you're not supposed to walk or step on them until after midnight.
Okay.
Basically what it is that so that way you walk a clean path. Your New Year is you're walking a clean flat path. So you're not walking a dirty path or a path that won't bring you like prosperity or whatever. That type.
I found some more food superstitions for New Year's. On New Year's Day, don't eat chicken wings because it's very bad luck. Because you eat wings, then all of your luck is going to fly away. Don't eat wings.
That must be like really new because I've never. Many people,
people eat wings all the time.
Knowing about chicken wings until like fairly recent. We already covered wearing new clothes.
Yeah, I got don't eat white foods in China on New Year's Day. White is an unlucky color in Chinese folklore because it symbolizes death as opposed to black in more European kind of culture things. So all the white foods are not in the New Year's celebration. So tofu, eggs, white cheese, people aren't going to serve them, but you can have brown egg, maybe.
Yeah. Well, one thing that some people may or may not realize is that like here where we associate white with good and black with evil, in most Asian cultures it's the other way around.
Yes.
Black is considered good and white is considered evil.
Because they consider black to contain all of the colors and white to be an absence of color. That kind of a thing.
No, it's actually the other way around.
No.
Because white is actually
Shut up!
the combination of all colors, and black is
No, that was the other way. Whatever. It's one of those two. You listeners, you decide. Tell us who's right in the comments.
Because technically black is not a color.
Okay.
Oh, whatever. What's that?
Turn those midnight chimes into wedding bells as the new year begins. Those who are looking to marry or simply find the special someone must sit and stand 3 times to get their wish fulfilled. Well, but here's the thing: if you're around a large group of people, they might start to look at you kind of funny. Like, why is this person doing this?
Just standing, sitting. Are you okay? I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I'm great. I just need some more punch.
Another thing that sort of like goes both ways is that you're not supposed to spend or you're not supposed to go like into a graveyard or anything.
Yeah, so bring the bad spirits with you.
New Year's Eve to after New Year's Day.
I think it's like from Christmas to New Year's Day. You're not supposed to go into a graveyard because the spirits are out and about, and you'll bring one home with you. Also, don't eat lobster because lobsters swim backwards, right? And that could mean you're gonna have setbacks in the coming year if you eat a lobster on New Year's. Don't eat lobster.
Okay.
I'm just looking at food superstitions because I noticed that we keep running into them. So I found a whole bunch for New Year's Day, like New Year's and New Year's Day for food.
Yeah. Well, how you can usually tell if it's like an old superstition or a new superstition is if it involves food or not. Because it seems like the older superstitions involve food, where the newer ones involve other things.
Yeah, it's like don't give parsley as a gift on New Year's because it's bad luck. I don't know why parsley is bad luck, but it is.
Yeah. Another thing too is that sort of like going back, with like leaving the money on your doorstep. I've never seen it work, or we've never done it. But one thing is that I've heard is that you could actually like take, because it doesn't matter if it's real money or not. It could actually be like fake money.
Monopoly money.
I have heard of my family, some members of my family actually buying, like fake money in the stores.
Yeah, like dollar store fake money for kids.
And putting that out.
Okay. Well, it does. I don't think it matters just as long as it looks like money, because that's the whole idea of sympathetic magic. Like it has to resemble it. That's the only thing that matters. To like attract what you want to attract, it has to resemble that thing.
That's another Chinese or Asian superstition. I've heard it mostly with China and Japan, but when a member of the family dies, not only will they take and put food out for them, but they will also burn money for the departed relative.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit already. Let's see. Yeah. I'm looking to see. There's a bunch of food.
I kind of think we're kind of like running out of...
yeah, we're running out of things. Charles, do you have anything else?
No, me no.
No?
No, the last one I had was the chair one.
Okay, let's see here. New Year's Eve superstitions in Poland.
Yeah, because all I'm seeing is like variations of things that we've already talked about.
Sweeping. Here's one where you put a horseshoe under your pillow on New Year's Eve for good luck. Okay. Horseshoes are kind of like a...
Well, one that sort of like involves horseshoes is that I'm sure everybody's like heard of like hanging a horseshoe over your doorway to bring good luck. Well, what a lot of people don't know is that you're supposed to change that horseshoe every year.
Yes.
So you're supposed to like every year put a new horseshoe over your door, because don't totally remember the whole thing, but it sort of like has something to do with like the energy of the horseshoe, and it has to be a used horseshoe.
Yeah, it has to be a used horseshoe.
Yeah, it can't be like a new horseshoe. And the reason being is that the energy of the horse, like stomping
moving
and stuff
forward,
like that, walking around in the horseshoe and all that energy sort of like builds up in the horseshoe, and then you put it over your door, and then that energy is slowly released into good fortune.
There's also the superstition that a horseshoe will just bring good luck in general, like a used horseshoe, and hanging it over your door will bring good luck and keep the evil spirits out. Something to do with the iron and fairies, and I don't know. We can go to that in another episode.
Yeah.
If we are running out of things to talk about and there's someone walking around my house,
I think we should just go ahead and cut this one off right now, because all we're doing is like
going over the same stuff,
like seeing the same thing over and over.
Okay, hold on a sec. There's someone in the... Could you hold off for a sec?
Sure.
My dad can't hear me.
Oh. You need to get an intercom system.
I need to get a soundproof room is what I need. That's what I really
need. Hey, if it's in the basement, well, too bad I wasn't there. I could build you actually a soundproof room. Just build you like a little closet and make it all soundproof.
Yeah, I'm tempted to do that, but we'll probably be moving in a couple of years, so...
Well, that's a couple of years.
Yeah.
If it was like, I can't do that because we're like moving tomorrow.
We're moving tomorrow.
That's
Goodbye.
Another story, but you're not going to do that because we're going to be moving in a couple of years. Okay.
Whatever. Leave me alone.
So you're going to sit there and bitch for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, I will. I will bitch about it every single damn time. I will. I will do it too. Okay, I think it's safe now.
All right.
I think it's safe. So, that is all the time we have for today. Do you have any New Year's superstitions? Do you believe that they're real, that they exist? Would you believe any sort of New Year's superstition coming true if you saw it? Let us know in the comments below. On behalf of myself, Weird Musician, and Tom Frost, I'd like to thank you for listening to the Mythvault Podcast. If there are any unusual paranormal events or entities that you'd like us to cover in an upcoming episode, please let us know in the comments section and we'll feature them. Thank you and have a good night and Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year!
Happy and safe New Year!